Happy Friday. Hey, it's Friday. We're gonna say it's Friday. I feel like it's Friday. Today, because I have been under deadline and then I've been planning for a convention, which is why I have fancy pants eyeshadow on. Isn't it fancy? I'm practicing because that's what you have to do for things like the RT Book Lovers Convention, which I'm going to a week from Tuesday. So if you're in New Orleans, come see me because I will be in New Orleans as well and we can be friends. Conventions are fascinating things for me personally because you spend so much time in like this room and suddenly you are in a hotel with 2,000 other people who only spend time in their room and you're just like, oh, we're friends, let's be friends. I've been talking to you on the internet for like 6 months. We're friends, right? But it's so awkward because I don't know about you, but I'm kind of socially inept when it comes to people. I don't like people. We just moved and I have yet to meet any of my neighbors, or I wouldn't have if it wasn't for my husband who's very chatty. I could live in somewhere for 10 years and never meet anyone next door because I don't talk to people. I just don't. So you go into this convention and suddenly it's like, you have to be on and it has to be a conscious decision to be like, I'm being assertive. I am taking off the bitch face because my resting face is bitch face, which people are like, I don't want to talk to her. She looks angry or mean or something. I'm not. I'm super happy to talk to you. I just, my face is like bitch face. So I go to these conventions and I have to like make a conscious decision to be like, I'm smiling, I'm happy. Hi, my name's Katie Robert. Who are you? Let's be friends. Do I know you on the internet? You look vaguely familiar. Which generally works out well because we're all a bunch of, for the most part, real awkward individuals. And so you tend to be more forgiving to people being awkward at you when you yourself understand their, not issues, but difficulties. But then there's these exceptions, like last year in Kansas City, because you're so concentrated on being on that occasionally you cross that line from being like, oh yeah, we're friends, I know you, to who the hell are you, ma'am, please back up, take 3 steps back, I don't know you, stop talking to me, in which I accidentally accosted a author who I happened. But I was just like, oh, hi, I think we know each other. And she's just like, nope. And I'm like, we don't? Are you sure? You look really familiar. Like, and she's like, no, don't know you. And then I looked at her, tag, which it's really hard to be like, because everybody's wearing, your badges that have your name on it. So you're like kind of trying to like look to see if you know this name while not totally ogling their, goodies. It's so awkward. So then I'm like, oh my god, you're Jenna Black. I'm like, oh, I've read all your books and you're so amazing. She's like, yep. And I was like, I'm gonna go now that I've made an ass of myself because that's apparently what I do. Yeah, so occasionally stuff like that happens when you're trying to be on because you take it a little too far. So in New Orleans, if I see you and I accost you and try to be all friendly, just smile and say, hi, Katie. And please don't back away slowly like crazy lady. And in turn, I just, open invitation. If you see me, be like, oh my god! And I will squeal right back and it'll be glorious. Yeah, so that's why conventions are super exciting for introverts. Yay, can't wait. No, it's gonna be fun. I'm super excited. So yeah, if you're in New Orleans, the 13th through the 18th, I will be there too, and we should be friends. And in the meantime, I'm going to go back to writing books and deadlines. Hope to see you there. I will post another video next week because that's exciting.